Let's take 10 seconds to step right into it, friend. During the Second World War, farmers, soldiers and civilian growers relied on methods so brutally efficient that they kept food systems alive under siege conditions. One of the most overlooked was a manure fermenting technique that produced powerful, stable fertilizer with almost no tools. Before we break it down, subscribe to Battlefield Survival, so you never miss these deep-cut historical methods that still work today. This method starts with the controlled heating of manure. Wartime field manuals and rural directives recommended a simple approach. Pile fresh manure tightly, keep oxygen low, and maintain internal heat for steady fermentation. This was not composting as we talk about it today. It was a semi-anaerobic heat build designed to kill pathogens and stabilize nutrients fast. The pile was kept about hip-high, packed hard, and covered with straw or old canvas to trap warmth. Within days, the interior reached temperatures high enough to break down fibers and release nitrogen in a usable form without burning crops. The key was keeping the pile moist, but not soaked. If it squeezed out droplets, it was too wet, and if it crumbled, it was too dry. The wartime technique focused on nutrient concentration. Once the pile heated and settled, the partially fermented mass was turned once, repacked, and left for a second, shorter ferment. This double-stage approach concentrated the manure into a darker, finer, almost soil-like material. Soldiers on supply-starved fronts used this method to revive exhausted ground around makeshift gardens. Farmers in Britain and the Eastern Front used it to stretch limited livestock waste into something potent enough to rescue tired crops. When done right, the end result didn't scorch young roots and was safe enough for trench-edge growing. You know, you can actually apply the same method today with just some simple materials. Modern survivalists can easily replicate this process using even a small corner of a yard or homestead. All you need to do is gather fresh cow, horse, goat or rabbit manure. Then form it into a tight mound about 1 meter high and wide. Press it down firmly. Use a board or even your boot if you like. Next, cover the mound with a breathable layer such as straw, old burlap or cardboard weighed down with a few stones. Leave it like that for, 10 to 14 days. You'll notice heat coming through the cover as it starts to work. After that first stage, turn the mound with a fork, rebuild it, and let it ferment again for about a week. What you end up with is a stable, dark, highly active amendment that works like a slow-release natural fertilizer. This method, well, it still strengthens soil in even the most demanding environments. If you happen to be growing in thin mountain soil, poor clay, or perhaps a guerrilla garden spot with only minimal tools, this ferment gives you a compact nutrient source that spreads easily. Just mix a thin layer directly into your planting rows, or use it as a top dress on things like vegetables, grains or potatoes. Back during the Second World War, it actually revived cabbages and root crops in bombed-out plots. Today, it can help anyone restoring dead soil, prepping a survival garden, or just looking for a historically proven method that doesn't rely on modern chemicals. So, why not wrap this knowledge into your field craft? Whether you're maintaining a homestead, reclaiming a neglected patch of land, or building a wartime-style survival bed, this World War II manure fermentation trick offers reliability that's truly backed by real history. If you want more forgotten methods that still earn their keep, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. and share this guide with fellow enthusiasts who appreciate the craft behind true old-world resilience.